We're back at Westport. Today we're trying something special. We are at Float 21, so we're gonna give it a try. Something we haven't tried before. We've always done our crabbing at Float 20, so let's see if we have some luck here. I love the change of scenery. I love the big boats. Lots of big fishing boats on this one. Yep, gonna take a little skill to get this one. I can do it. Oh God, it got me. That's a big rope. Don't fall in the water. Woo! Whew, that was harrowing. But we're here, all the way at the end. The entrance to the harbor is right there. And we're right next to the boat ramp. I figure people cleaning off their boats at the public boat ramp, not to mention all these giant fishing boats here, is some free scent trails and chum for the crab. I mean, we'll see how our luck goes, but assuming it goes well, thank you to that ranger for recommending this float to us. I really like it already, but let's get our traps loaded up and get them in the water. I love how open this is. This is amazing. We have so many angles we can work. First trap, I'm loading up with the remains of our panfish carcasses. All right. Next, we're gonna do a triple chicken leg. So we got these fish carcasses. They cost $3. Just $3. From our favorite fish and chip spot in town, who is also a fish processing plant, Marino's. Love Marino's, thank you. Coincidentally, while we were at Marino's getting food and our fish carcasses today, we bumped into a viewer on the channel. If you're watching, you know who you are. It was fun bumping into you. Won't go too far out. Let's see how it goes. When you're doing this, you always want to be careful and respectful for the boaters that are using the harbor. 'Cause I mean, it's a harbor. It's for boats. You don't want to be throwing your trap so far out that you're getting in their way and your line gets tangled up in their props. That would suck for both you and the boater. Spread our stuff around. Ooh, there's so many little fish down there.
Look at it. I wonder what that boat ran into. Look.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a crunch. Maybe it was an iceberg. There we go. All 4 traps in the water. Now we wait a little bit and we'll see how this experiment turns out. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. It's first pull time. It's been 15 to 20 minutes since we threw our traps in. Let's see. Moment of truth. There's crabs here. There's crabs here. Some dungies, soft shell right here. Soft shell male, probably almost 5 inches across the carapace there. Promising start, we got crabs. All right, so there are crabs here. The ranger didn't do us dirty, or officer, whichever it is. This one's feeling light. One tiny little crabby. Come on, get out of here. Since that spot didn't do very well, let's try this spot out. That's the beauty of having 4 traps. You can try different spots out. Got a few little guys in that one. All right, not bad, not bad. The crabbing should just keep getting better while we're here. It's about 4 o'clock right now, and high tide is 7 o'clock. And the best crabbing is usually the hour between the hour before high tide and an hour after high tide. Oh, this one feels pretty all right too. 5. That wasn't bad for a first pull. We're gonna try to get some underwater action here soon too. And we're gonna get our poles in the water, see if we can't catch ourselves some harbor fish here. So I'm just using a little high-low rig here with 2 hooks. We're using old razor clams for bait. Something. Yep. A little guy. All right, let's see if I can't find anybody else out there. Not likely any big fish in the harbor, but it's fun to mess around with the little guys in between crab pulls. All right, time for another pull. Oh my, that's a lot of crab. Yep, one good size. It's a male, hard shell even. Probably about 5.5 inches, not quite worth measuring, but that's very encouraging. That's close to keeper size. All right, so far, so good. All right, everybody out. Oh, this feels pretty good too. All right, the crabs are coming. Woo! That is a good little crab collection. Oh, on, back you go. Pretty little crabby. Arr. No, you're not aggressive? Okay, you're a passive crab. Curious about this one. Got a few good little crabs. Ooh. Almost a keeper size red rock. Red rocks don't have to be very big to keep them, just 5 inches. You're silly. There you go. No, 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 you can't have my chicken. My chicken. All right, try a different, slightly different spot here. Adventure crab. Back you go. All right, one more to check. Oh, this one feels good. Fair amount of crabs, all little guys. Even if we're not catching keepers, we're still catching tons of little guys, and it is fun. I love crabs, they're adorable. All right, little guy. He's angry. When you are crabbing, whenever you catch guys that are this light colored, and if their shells are soft like that, even if they are keeper size, 6 inches or more across the carapace, you can't keep them, and you shouldn't keep them because they have hardly any meat in them. They are soft shelled, freshly molted. Don't want soft shells. Oh yeah, that's crabby. No, no, oh! I don't think he was quite keeper size, but that was our biggest crab in there. It is definitely crabby over here. I would even argue it is just as crabby as float 20. But it's definitely a lot quieter, at least people-wise. A little noisy with the sea lions, but they're just funny. But yeah, if you're a little bit of an introvert, always keep in mind, if you want to go crabbing in Westport, you don't have to go to the float everyone goes to. You can actually go to any of the floats and crab. I don't want to break your silly little claw. Let go. Oh, he's really determined. There you go. Now we let go. There you go. Get out of here. Oh no! She's fallen and she can't get up. Pretty big girl. Heavy. All right, next. Ooh, this one's feeling good too. Oh, that's a lot of crab. Oh, I'm gonna pull it further in. Again, that guy wasn't keeper size, but he was close enough to take another look at. That's enough. My goodness. This crab is crazy. You're too soft shell to be so wild. hurt yourself. All right, highly encouraged by the amount of crabs we're getting so far. Oh, well, it basically is empty. Oh my God, and the most harmless little crab. Look at that poor little guy. He's so little and he's been torn to pieces.
I hope you make it, little buddy.
He's got 4 little legs left to his name. How are you even gonna eat? I'm so sorry, little guy. Grow your legs back. Yeah, little guy. Yep. These little guys are actually staghorn sculpins. Yeah, these little antler-like protrusions on their gill plates are kind of dead giveaways. They're adorable. I kind of love them. They're at least providing some good entertainment in between the crab pot pulls. All right, time for another pot pull. Getting excited. They've been going pretty good. Ooh, this one feels pretty decent. Oh, crap. Fishing poles. Ooh, that's crabby. There we go. A good amount of crabs. Some medium-sized guys, but no big guys. Oh, there's a decent-sized crab in there. Yes. Yep, he is right on it. Right on the money. First keeper. Aha! Look at that, he got all his legs and everything. In you go. That's a nice hard shell crab. He should be full of meat. Right back to that same spot. First keeper, yeah. Float 21. Don't sleep on it, I guess. One thing I've noticed so far in this spot compared to the usual float 20 is the sea life is definitely more diverse and a little more abundant over here. I mean, the massive group of sea lions over there is one thing, but we got a nice big jellyfish over here. Look at these mussels down here. They're huge. What a beautiful spot. It feels like more of a something than it did before. Yeah, that was a big guy. Look at that. Whoo! That might be 6 inches. Well, he felt decent with my 2-ounce weight. I mean, that's at least average for a staghorn sculpin. Here, little fishy, fishy, fishy. So many little fishies here. It's funny, these things hanging off the bottom of the boat under the water almost look like stalagmites or stalactites. All right, time for another pull. I'm excited. Got our first keeper on the last one. Ooh, that's feeling pretty good. Oh, it's a lot of crab.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right. We got some more keepers maybe. All right, you stay on your back. All right, they're both male.
You want your measure?
Yeah.
Where'd the red one go?
All right, so I lost one of those big guys being silly. This guy is right on the line though. So we got 2 keepers so far. Haha. There you go. Chill on the ice. All right, that was a great pull. 3 more pots to go. Maybe the guy that got away will crawl into one of the other pots. I can dream. All right. We got any keepers in there? Not quite, but that is promising. Wow, that's a good sized guy. He's hard. Run away, little crab. All right, curious about this one. This is the one I threw over by the boat. It is definitely crab o'clock. Nope, no big guys. Well,
Looks like a girl.
Yeah, this one's a little on the decent size, but pretty sure it's a girl. Yep. All right, one more to go. Oh, wow, that feels pretty good. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of seaweed. That seaweed made that feel heavier than it was with crab. All right, just little guys. Woo! Back you go, crabbies. Grow up big and strong. I'll eat you later. Got another keeper. Might have had two, but I let one scuttle off the dock. That's all right. We'll catch more. More. All right, it's time for another trap check. Oh, that feels heavy again. Oh, yeah. Quick measure on him. He's small. Yeah, very nice hard shell. All right, got to keep a red rock crab. Very good stuff. In you go. It's such a beautiful hard shell crab, but he is just a tiny bit small. Just about 1/8 of an inch undersized. Too bad. But we got ourselves 2 keeper-sized rock crabs. Oh, and he will not let go of the bait bag. There we go. Shaping up to be a darn fine crab day. Back you go, crabby. All right, let's get back in that spot. So that's a good crab spot. Ooh, that's feeling pretty good too. Whew, bunch of little guys. I see one decent sized crab in there. That's a good crab. Hard shell, look at those nice big claws. Got all his legs too. Another one we're taking home. Oh no, drama crab. Oh, poor little guy. All right, it's time for another trap check. This has been amazing so far. Summer crabbing just is not easy here. And I definitely got to thank that ranger or officer that advised us to try this float out, because it has been paying off nicely. Oh, a bunch of little guys in that pool. Oh, you're such a good little crabby. You relaxed and let me get you out instead of fighting me. Ah, now he wants to fight. Decent sized rock crab, but it's a girl. Her claws aren't that big, and most of the meat's in the claws in these guys, so we're gonna let her go. Very spicy girl. She's mean. She's mean. Back you go, spicy girl. So for this catch and cook, since we got a late start, we are gonna be running into darkness on the way home. So we're gonna have breakfast with our catch this time around. Decent sized crab. Not quite keeper size. He's probably due to molt soon. He's got barnacles. So we were actually planning on doing something else today, but the wildfire smoke in Washington has been absolutely insane, and everywhere else that we wanted to go was just really smoky, and we don't like exposing ourselves to that if we don't have to. And we decided to come to Westport because the coast has an offshore breeze today and it cleared out most of the smoke. There's still a little haze hanging around here, but it is mostly clear. It is much easier to breathe here, and it seems like everybody else had that idea too. It's really busy today. It looks like a weekend even though it's midweek. All right, here we go. Let's do another pull. It's our first pull since high tide came. That's a lot of crab. You're going the wrong way, buddy. It's a nice hard shell crab. Whoa, little undersized, I think. He's got a long shell though.
You want to measure him?
Yeah, he's worth measuring. Oh, just about a 1/4 inch under, 5 3/4. Beautiful crab though. So it would seem that this end of the harbor is definitely a little better for finding hard shell crab during the summer. I think the few hard shell crabs that there are just get kind of overfished at the north end of the harbor where the popular spot is at float 20. But we're definitely having much better luck here today than we have the last couple of times we've summer crabbed here. So float 21, sneaky great spot. Loving it. That feels pretty good. Crabbies! All little guys. Wowza. Very talkative sea lions. Can't help but wonder what it is that draws them to that spot. There's at least a solid dozen of them over there. And they just hang out there all day, apparently. Honestly, I could watch these guys all day long. They just woke up from nap time and it's king of the dock time. Next up, final pull time. Then we'll be going home. And we're gonna be cooking up our crabs in the outdoor kitchen tomorrow morning. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do crab tacos. All right, guys, last pull time. Let's see if we get any more keepers. That guy's moderately big. Ooh, what a purple, beautiful color on that guy. Let's give him a measure. I think he's a little small. Yep, a little small. Beautiful crab though. All right, back you go. Grow up big and strong. Yeah, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy too. Bunch of little guys. If you guys know what kind of seaweeds we're pulling up here, or that green leafy one, let me know. I'm curious if they're edible. Probably not in the harbor, but we'd love to harvest seaweed to eat in the future. So let us know in the comments if you know what this seaweed is and if it's edible. Oh, nothing. All right. See, that's our sign that it's time to go home. One trap left though. This feels crabby. Ooh, is that a big red rock? That was a good sized red rock crab right there. You want to go home and make some tacos, crab? Yeah? I think he does. He seems pretty excited about crab tacos. So am I. That's a wrap here. Ooh, he's trying to get me. See you at home in the outdoor kitchen. It is now the morning after our crabbing adventure, and we are going to make ourselves some crab tacos. We've got our crabs. We steamed them up last night because you really should cook them fresh. So we just took care of that, and we're just going to be cracking them open and getting that meat ready to go for our tacos. All right, let's crack into this bad boy first. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful crab meat. Packed to the max. Oh my goodness, chickens. The chickens are always extra drama in the morning. So we're just gonna get all of the meat out of our crabs, and we're gonna mix that up with some lemon and lime juice. Then we're gonna prepare a coleslaw to go in our tacos. I've never had crab tacos before. I was really excited by the idea. Since we have so much crab, I want to try all of the different ways that we can eat crab. And I'm quite a fan of tacos. Oh, beautiful piece of crab meat. I'm still blown away by how great the crabbing was at that different spot that we'd never tried before. Definitely gonna be going back to that spot. It was awesome. Nice big chunk of meat. Who doesn't want crab tacos for breakfast? I know I do. we go. All right, that's it. As for the coleslaw, we're total cheaters. We just bought a coleslaw kit. My wife offered to make me some, but she does so much for me, and I just wanted to make life a little easier on her, so I went and got this kit instead. There's the sauce bag. There we go. Get our avocados and tomatoes ready. Look at this tiny avocado. What do you think? Is it all pit? There we go. All right, now, before I forget, I'm gonna get lemon juice in the crab. That'll help preserve it here while we're preparing everything else. Always be careful with crab meat. You don't want to let it sit at room temperature for long. All right, we'll save the other half of the lemon for the sauce. We got to check out the little guy. Oh, it feels like there's a little avocado flesh on there. Yep. Wow, it's got a tiny little baby pit. All right, we've got all our ingredients prepped except for our sauce. All right, so for the sauce, we're going pretty simple. We are just going to use some sour cream as the base. And we're gonna juice one more lemon. We're gonna add some Old Bay hot sauce to it. All right, I'll give that a taste. Ooh, so I'm gonna tone that down with more sour cream. That has got a punch. It tastes very good, but I got a lot of lemon kick. If you're doing this at home, I've never made this before. I didn't really like pull a recipe for amounts. So don't be, you don't have to use a whole lemon. All right, see how that is. Still spunky, but better. We've got everything prepped. It's time to assemble our tacos. Final step of the preparation here, we're gonna heat up our tortillas. I don't prefer raw tortillas, especially raw corn tortillas, but I like kissing them with flame. All right, here we go. All right, guys, this is it. Time to assemble our tacos. We mix our lemon up in our crab. Good scoop of the crab meat. This is very reminiscent to me of lobster rolls. All right, so let's get a little bit of tomato on each of these. Ooh, I'm excited. This is gonna be awesome. Wonder what my family will think of the flavors. All right, this is it. Moment of truth. How are my crab tacos? Whoa. Those flavors all go together so well. Wow. I did it, guys. I found a new way to enjoy crab. This is amazing. I was afraid I used too much lemon, but no, it's just right. You can taste it, but it's not overpowering. I didn't use too much sauce either. I'm super excited to share this with my family. And I highly recommend you guys try this. If you ever have yourself some crabs and you want to try something different, crab tacos. So good. It's nice and easy. It's affordable. It's accessible. It leaves your own like options up for interpretation, like how you want to prepare it, what ingredients you want to use. And it's just so darn good. Very, very good. I'm so glad I tried this. Oh, that sauce is really, really good. Wow. I had such an amazing time with you guys today and yesterday. That was such an awesome crab adventure. It was super cool bumping into a fan out in Westport for the first time. Like, if you are watching this, fan that I bumped into in Westport yesterday, please drop a comment. I forgot to catch your name. It would be great to see who you are on here. I'm out of here. Gotta go to work. If you had a good time, don't forget to click subscribe. Come back next time. We'll definitely be going out, catching more food, cooking it up, and enjoying it together. Take care. Have a great day.